Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Haiku Friday, December 6th, 2019. We have our usual haikuists this morning, and I'll start reading those right now. I know it's pretty early, so please excuse the coffee. It's not a prop. Gaze on in wonder. The moon occults Uranus, a sight to behold. Riko-san. That was Riko-san. Of course you probably knew that because it's beautiful, paints imagery, and it's interesting. You know, occult doesn't just mean like having to do with blood or like the occult, but it can mean like to hide something, like to pass over, to have something blocking the view of something. So anyways, so that's pretty cool. And I did say Uranus. Remember, for a while we weren't allowed to say Uranus because everybody laughed. They'd call it Uranus. So it was urine in us. And now I think we can say Uranus like we used to say. For a while we weren't allowed to say harassment. It had to be harassment because they didn't want to say ass. But now I can say harassment, I think, again too. Yay. All right. Okay. Thanks, Riko-san. That was good. Really good. Okay, here we go. A couple from our pal Steen. Steen, who used to be I guess he is back to being an early riser. Because here we go. At 4:45, only ghosts in black hoodies haunting these bus stops. Ooh, yeah, that is. I know the folks. All right, thanks, Steen. The Wonder Building is filled with doors to nowhere. Will I find my way? That's our second one from Steen. And Steen, unless you're still trapped in there, I think you did find your way. And you know what I like? I remember the Wonder Bread Factory. Now it's a Wonder Building, but back when it was a Wonder Bread Factory, just walking by there every day. Who remembers that? Wonder Bread from Monroe. It was just by the flour mill. Oh my gosh, it was just incredible. That smell made me hungry every day. Okay. And here's mine, and I'll do mine, and then I'll explain it, because it was quite a thing. Valve will pop right out. Prying car jack, then drill out. Now it's all destroyed. So yesterday, my crew, I was going to go on the Santa float with my crew and ho, 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 and I said I would even drive it this year, so because usually I don't drive it, but I was going to drive it this year. So at about 10:30 yesterday morning, I started in on a project which you would think would be pretty simple. It was simply replacing the washers on a shower. Yeah. So the handle on the shower valve, the Allen bolt had been stripped out, or I stripped it out because it wouldn't come off. And so then I thought, oh, I'll just drill it out. So I drilled out the Allen bolt, and which I figured I'd just go get a new handle. Well, I drilled all the way through into the stem, so I ruined the cartridge. So I'm thinking, well, that's not a big deal. I'll just pull this cartridge out, and I'll go get a new cartridge. Well, the top part of the cartridge, I had to wedge, and it was in there, and I finally got it out. Well, the top part pulls out the stem, but then there's the two little valves that actually seat into the brass fitting, like that. And I pulled on those all day long. In fact, I spent 8 hours trying to get those out, or probably about 6 hours, I guess, because I had 2 more hours that was bad. So I took and I pulled those out. They wouldn't come out. I got rigged up all sorts of crazy ways to pull them out. hammering on vice grips. I had rigged up a deal with a car jack, trying to pull them out, which was starting to feel like I was going to damage the tile. And so I thought, well, you know what? About 7 hours ago, I worked with a drill, and to drill stuff out, so I drilled them out. Well, I think I damaged the fitting too, and so I went down to the store and I got a new cartridge to stick in there, but it wasn't the right size. And then also, I looked in the back and I think, you know what? I think I probably did screw up this thing. I don't really trust this brass fitting. So then I had to cut a hole in the back in the hallway so I could access the valve, so I don't have to pull off the tiles. But all to say, 8 hours later, my crew is ho-ho-hoing, having fun as Santa. A project that I started at 10:30 in the morning, which would probably take less than an hour, maybe a half an hour, which I can always multiply things times 3 because I know how long it takes me. So I figured it'd be about an hour and a half, 2-hour job at 10:30 in the morning. At about 7 o'clock last night, I was wrapping things up. So it was not a good day. I'll say that long story. Now, you probably aren't having a good day because I wasted your time. All right, I'm sorry, everybody. Have a good weekend. Have a great Haiku Friday. And I love you, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.